Walk the Line star Joaquin Phoenix may seem pretty serious on screen, but off-duty, he enjoys a good joke.
Do I have a large frog in my hair?
No.
Something's crawling out of my scalp.
No, you look great.
No, but I mean, I feel it. I'm not worried about the looks. I'm worried about the sensation of my brain being eaten by a bug.
No.
I think that, what'd you ask me?
It's good. We got
Until appearing as a troubled teen in To Die For in 1995, Joaquin was most famous for dialing 911 when his brother River suffered a fatal drug overdose outside the Viper Room. In 2001's Buffalo Soldiers, he played a gun-running supply clerk.
I think that there's something enjoyable in kind of his happy-go-lucky attitude, and that he seems to really have no connection to anything whatsoever. And I think there's a certain perverse joy in that. He's kind of a fascinating character. You know, and for me, I mean, what I really liked about it was the challenge of playing a character like that. I mean, playing a character that is really the farthest thing from being heroic or noble.
In 2006, he took a very serious approach to resurrecting the Man in Black for Walk the Line.
I knew long before I started shooting, you know, I called my agent and said, I won't work for 6 months to a year after this, because I know that I'll put 6 months into prepping it, and I'll want that time at the end to kind of be done with it and kind of take on something new. So, you know, I knew that I wouldn't work, and I haven't.
Having mastered Cash's voice, all the songs of the film's soundtrack were sung by Joaquin.
I miss the tour.
The gateway into John was through his music, and that's really what we attacked first before we ever talked about character, because in some ways they were completely intertwined. You know, John's music was such an integral part of his life that you couldn't really, you know, at first I kind of thought of them as separate things, like I'll look at the music, and as I started kind of discovering the music and going through his lyrics and discussing what he was trying to convey through his music with T-Bone and with Jim, I started understanding more about John.